Hello, this is Talking Ish Fridays on Saturday. I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July with family and friends. But unlike other Talking Ish Fridays, I'm not in control. I got the engine that run this whole machine, my executive producer, Harley Carter. I got to turn it over to her. But again, Talking Ish Fridays on Saturdays.
Hello and welcome to Talking Ish Friday on a Saturday. We have heard Alphonso talk about what are you doing with your 24, right? We've been hearing that all throughout the month of June. Now we are in the month of July, and I am so curious. What have you done with your 24 all throughout the month of June? I felt like there was a teaser or a build up to something throughout that month. So why don't you share with folks what you've been working on?
Well, a lot of people thought it was a health thing. That was part of the journey. A lot of people thought it was a spiritual thing. That was a part of the journey as well, because in order for me to get to where I'm at now, I had to go through a transformation. So in my 30 days, I woke up purposely and intentionally talking to God. I wanted to get my body in shape, which I'm doing that. Relationship with God have gotten stronger. But also, my 30-day journal, my journey, I wrote a book, y'all. So in this manila folder right here is the transcripts of the book that will be sent off to be published and to be printed. So my 30 days, I chronologized my journey, things God was telling me, the things God did to build me back up. So what I did with my 24 Highland, I wrote a book.
Wow. One, I'll say that's a testament to what 30 days can do, right? Second is what inspired a book?
Well, this journey was all about being healed from brokenness, right? And that's what inspired the book. I opened up the vault to my life and I exposed my weakness. I exposed my vulnerability. I exposed my failures. I exposed everything about me. And these are the things God used to build me up. So, in that process of me sharing my brokenness, I also shared the journey to healing, from brokenness to healing. So, that's what this is about.
That's amazing. So when folks are hearing this and saying, okay, in 30 days he wrote a book and this is what was the catalyst for the book, what can they expect to gain from actually reading the book and buying this book?
Well, the book is simply a mirror to your life. You may not have had the challenges or the brokenness that I've had, but this book is going to make you think and search yourself and say, "Hey, wow, I'm really not healed in that area of my life. I'm still dealing with brokenness. I'm still dealing with insecurities or whatever." So this book is a mirror that shows you or leads you into healing.
Wow. So what I'm hearing is it sounds like it's a journey.
It's a journey. And that's why I titled the book, A Healing Journey. Just the first edition. And what that means is the journey never ends. You have to continue the process. Whatever it took for me to get to this place, I got to continue. So the journey has started and it's a never ending journey. You only get better and you only get stronger.
Absolutely. So Alfonso, your followers, they see you on the podcast, right? On I Got Ish to Say on YouTube. They see you going live, sharing, your thoughts and what is flowing through you on a daily basis. Is that a bit of what they can expect from this book as well? An
Absolutely.
extension of that?
Absolutely. This book is an extension. Well, everything I'm doing is actually an extension from the book because I'm having to live the pages in the book now.
Mm,
Because the book don't only talk about the brokenness, but it talks about the road to healing. So now I'm having to live the pages of the book. So yes, they can expect all of that and even more in the book because when they get through reading this book, they're going to be writing the book themselves, the book of their
mm.
life. I've started here and now I've grown to this place. So that's what that book is all about. Like I said, it's a mirror for you to look in your life, to see the brokenness in your life, and how do I go from brokenness to wholeness, right?
Mm.
And so, yes, that book is an extension, or my life now is an extension of everything that I wrote in this book,
Wow. Now I heard you say journey and I heard journal.
right?
So, how does that help the reader in being able to, as you said, write their own story?
Well, the journey itself causes you to write your own journal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about because
Mm-hmm.
you're documenting your life. You're exposing your own brokenness to yourself. It's not about sharing with the world. Sometimes it's just for yourself. But if you're brave enough to share with the world, then you can help somebody else who's going through the same thing you're going. So the journey now makes you journal.
Wow. Wow. So, folks, you're not only getting a book that is allowing you to understand that journey to healing from brokenness, but you can journal your own journey as well. Wow,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
amazing.
Exactly.
So, any other final thoughts about the book? And I know that, again, 30 days you were able to get this completed. What did that inspire in you as well in terms of like what is possible in 30 days?
Well, it let me know that there's nothing impossible. Anything you set your mind to do and stay committed to it, you can accomplish it. And even in doing this in 30 days, I saw some areas of my life that when things was unsuccessful, the commitment wasn't there,
Mm.
right? And so that lets me know that anything you do in life, it may not be accomplished in 30 days, but you would have started to get to completion.
Mm.
Just stay committed to it. Some things you can't do in 30 days. Some things it's a building process. So it's like it opened up my mind. It's like, hey, anything that I'm committed to, one, I'm gonna be successful in it. Two, it's gonna be completed, right? And I can sit back and say, wow, I did that. Now I'm inspired to do some more things, right? This is just the first many books, right? And so now I'm ready to sit down and say, what's next? And everything that I wrote is being inspired to me from God, right? So I'm sharing God's thoughts concerning me, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the victories, right?
Yes.
So yeah, if you stick to it and you commit yourself to it, anything is possible. There's nothing that you can't do. Just focus and get it done.
Wow. Well, you heard it yourself, and I'll say this. I tell this to my mentees all the time that it only takes 21 days to form a habit, and what we now know is that in 30 days you can actually complete something amazing. So, Alfonso, thank you for sharing what you have been working on. We're looking forward to being able to get that in our hands and to be able to document our own journey. As you do it so well, you want to sign us off?
Hey, it's Talking Ish Fridays on a Saturday. Tune in, like, share, subscribe. Talking Ish Podcast. I'm the host, Alphonso McClendon. We're going to be talking that ish every day. Thank you for joining us.